Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. I am so happy you decided to stop by and hang out with me a little bit as we wrap up 2021. So happy New Year to you. I hope that it brings you much blessings and just joy, right? Let's all have some joy coming up here. I actually find that I think 2022 will be a year where we all start to figure out where we fit in. I think there'll be a lot of soulmates coming through. They could be in pets, they could be in children, they could be in the form of best friends or significant others or your bosses or coworkers. There's lots of places they're going to come from because we have all that energy around the two. We have two, 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 two. There's 3 twos, right? So that's lots of soulmate energy. One-on-one partnerships. So when you add up those twos, you get a 6. That's soulmate energy. And so I feel like this is a year where we're going to really figure out where our tribe is, where it is that we fit in, and where do we go from here. Ooh, speaking of twos, the first card out for you is the Blessed card, and it has 2 twos on it. So, yeah, I really feel like you're going to find where it is that you fit in and what resonates for you, who resonates for you. So we start off with the moon in Libra. The moon in Libra is going to trine Saturn in Aquarius. And so there is this general feeling on Monday and especially on Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Always check in the description box below for the time zone calculator because I can't do that. But Eastern Standard Time, 9 to 4. This is a great opportunity to network, to socialize, to set some stuff up. And so I think there's this general energy around things are kind of falling into place in a really sweet way. You have the Unfinished Symphony, and it's a 10. So the Wheel of Fortune is turning again. It's a new stage, a new phase, a new opportunity to go back and figure something out or complete something. I think you'll be wrapping up some projects coming up here. You are very blessed and guided through this process. Spirit again reminding me to tell everybody they stand by and they want to help you, but they cannot help you if you do not ask. I just saw the 222 on the timer too. So ask your spirit guide team, ask your angels, ask your ancestors for the help and the guidance. If you don't know who, just say, I could really use some help here, spirit, and this is what I'd like help with. This is a week where I think we really get some clarity, or I don't want to know if clarity is the right word. I think we start narrowing down our choices. We start figuring some things out. Because what they showed me was a hallway. And this hallway had some doors open and some doors shut. And the doors open were ones you've already been in. And so some of them need to be shut. Like, that's done. Like, wrap that up, let that go. Others are worth hanging on to. Like, those, those are my friends I really resonate with, or that's the job that I love, or whatever, right? You don't, like, it's not like that. But there's other doors. There's doorways with more opportunities, new adventures, and you're going to have to take a peek in and decide if it's for you or not. Because I feel as though the energy and the shift and the change that we make now is going to impact maybe like up to the next decade of your life. And so sitting on the sidelines of your life is really not a great idea right now. Making some serious decisions and choices about what it is, what feels right, what resonates for you is very opportune right now and supported. And I'm recommending that when we choose to make the changes, then we have a lot more say in how that goes instead of being, buffeted around by the winds of change of other people, right? So making your own choices for yourself. The moon's going to move into Scorpio at 4:16 p.m. on Tuesday, and then at 11:09 p.m. Jupiter moves into Pisces, and Jupiter's at home in Pisces. So now we have both ruling planets of Pisces hanging out there. We have Neptune and Jupiter both in there. So now we're going to start going a little deeper. Now we're going to go in and start looking at things. We've got Mercury conjuncting with Venus at 24 degrees of Capricorn on Wednesday. Mercury is now in shadow, so we're going to come back over this spot 2 more times. Venus is on her second time through. She's in retrograde, but she's going to come back across that 1 more time. We've got Pluto, who wants to help things transform, sitting right there. Where is Pluto for you guys? Let's see here, Virgo, Capricorn. So 5th house. Ooh, creativity. Yeah, my brain went blank there. So this is your house of creativity, romance, fun. This is a great house to transform because what it's basically saying is, what do you want to do? What's fun? What are you looking for? I mean, honestly, you have like the best ride. You have the best ride for this change. Okay, so what is it that you want to do? What do you want to change? Fun, romance, friendships, like, we're creating something, creating a new project. So this is where you're at right here. This is some really excellent energy to be hanging out in while this decision-making process is going through. So make sure you open those doors and take a peek to see what the options and opportunities are. On Thursday, the moon is going to be still in Scorpio, but it's going to be in that energy of choice and change with Pluto and Mercury and Venus. And so this conversation continues about what is it that you feel of, what is it that you, that's a check-in point. But the new moon is happening with the new moon in Capricorn. So checking in, how do you feel about it? And then into the area of planting the seeds of intention by the time we get to Sunday. So this is a big week of trying to make some choices and changes. So look, you have music for manifesting. Talk about creativity. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. That is one way to do it. Another way to do it is think of something that really brings you joy and happiness. I have a kitty friend. What do you think, little kitty friend? I smile all over, and it is in that energy that sometimes I will put the idea in my head, because then I just wrap it up in all that sweet, adorable kitty love. And yeah, I actually can't talk about it without smiling. And then we have friendship. Make a date for play with one or more friends. So this moon in Scorpio is about choosing. Let's see here. That's your moon in Scorpio is your 3rd house. So it is communication. It is friends who are like siblings. It's siblings. It's short distance travel. I mean, use this as energy to really help you to find where it is that you fit in and where you're comfortable. I think that really plays a big role in what comes up next for you. The moon's going to move into Sagittarius at 8:08 p.m. on Thursday. Now, that's a repeating number, 808, right? And so this is 8 and 8 is 16. 16 is 1 plus 6 is 7. This is a very divinely guided number, but the 8s are about self-mastery. It is the infinity. It is the persistent, consistent hard work in order to manifest something, to manifest your mastery of something, to learn something. This is great energy, and it's in your house of balance. And so work-life balance and your health, and so self-mastery, there's an invitation here to do that. And that moon is going to be talking to Capricorn, Saturn in Aquarius, which is about structure, because Capricorn's all about structure, and Saturn rules that. And then the moon's going to conjunct with Mars and right there, and like let's take some action. And so I think you're going to feel New Year's Eve that energy of wanting to write out your New Year's resolutions. And I say, good on you, do it. This is what the energy is sitting there asking us to take charge of creating change in our life. Creating a little more order out of chaos. Self-mastery, the 8s. Moving yourself forward by being consistent and persistent. You have ascending the mountain, keep going forward. A fresh new way of living emerges, transformation. The phoenix rising from the ashes. You can finish whatever it was, that unfinished symphony, at this time. You can manifest and create in your life whatever it is that you want. Keep going. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. That moon, the sun in Capricorn is going to trine Uranus and Taurus. So the sun is going to illuminate where it is that you want to make the shift and want to make the change. Taurus for you is your house of, if you're Virgo rising, is your house of research and connection to spirit. But the sun shining there is really going to illuminate what kind of changes you can make. The moon's going to move into Capricorn at 6:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 1st here in the United States. And Mercury is going to move not long after that, about 6-8 hours later into Aquarius to start out the day on Sunday. We have the new moon at 12 degrees and 20 minutes. There's a 2. 2 plus 0 is 2. New moon is happening at 1:33 p.m. Double threes. So that is Empress energy square, right? Like this is really hyped up energy. And if you add them together, it's a 6. Again, soulmate energy. So between 1:03 and 2:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S., that is where the Cassimi moon is. And the Cassimi moon is like this power boosting pill Pac-Man gets, where you can really go after something, to plant those seeds of intention. So that would be, if you can put it on your calendar, that you were going to take some quiet time for yourself between 1 and 2 and sit down and write out an I am statement. I am whatever it is that you're trying to create and manifest. I am in a joyful, fun, loving relationship that feels like magic. And then feel what it feels like. And hold that vision. And spend some time in that energy. So it's Capricorn energy. Capricorn takes a while. It is climbing a mountain, right? It's the mountain goats. Keep going. He is not to his destination. It's going to take time. You have to be patient. You have to be patient. It's not happening overnight. You have here trust in the magic and embrace spirit. There is a need to believe and to ask spirit to help you and have faith that that help is coming. Have patience while things are being put into order. You have observant silence, which tells me there's a need to tune into to your surroundings and have an awareness, a heightened awareness of what's going on. But most importantly, you have challenged your perception. Oh my God. This is a perception of yourself. Look at this. We have this. We have an angel in blazing glory with the sword of truth, but he's wearing a mask. That is you. You have forgotten that you are divine. Challenge your perception of who you are. You're perfect. You don't need to be fixed. I was talking to a friend the other day, and I told her I'm really struggling with this whole healing word. You're a healer. You need to be healed. I'm healing. BS. I call BS. We are perfect as we are. We are who we are for a reason. We each come with unique talents and gifts and viewpoints and the ability to see and do things in different ways, because all of our gifts are necessary in order to shift the energy of the planet together. If we were all like each other, then we'd only need one of us here. Seriously. You're perfect. You're perfect the way you are. Stop trying to fix yourself and stop trying to fix others. We're all perfect. We have different skills. We have different ways of looking at things. We have different ways of doing things, and none of them are really wrong. There may be better ways more efficient ways to do some things. But in the end, it's the learning process of what works for each of us as an individual that really matters. Challenge your perception of what is divine. And when you look in the mirror, you're divine. When you look at your worst enemy, they are also divine. Okay. I never know what's going to happen when I do these readings. All right, here we go. Let's get some more of this. Wow. Okay. So, you and Gemini are both ruled by Mercury. Mercury is a big player this week. Big player. You have new moon and Gemini energy. Think it through. These changes, think them through. Not analysis paralysis. But do I want to walk through that door? No. Been in that door. Do I ever want to go in that again? No. I really like that door. I'm leaving that one open. That one looks interesting. I'm willing to, it's narrowing of the choices. That's the thinking it through process that you're doing this week. I love that there's all those mountains there. It really looks to me like this. Same terrain. This is not, you don't need to know the way there. You will be led, you will be guided. But you don't have to go through doors you don't want to. That's what you need to think through. Is it something that you've always done and so you feel like you're supposed to keep doing it? Like, I don't know. I'm afraid to make a change. Challenge your perception, and we have the challenge card showing up again. Bats. Some people think they're so icky. I must admit, when they're flying around in my house, they freak me out. I'm not a fan. But if you sit outside and you watch them, they're kind of magical. Like what they do and how many bugs they consume in a night. Challenge your perception of what is icky and what is okay, right? This would be really accepting someone else for their difference. You have passion and wisdom. Everything, wisdom, okay, so knowledge you learn in books. Wisdom comes from life experience. So, honor yourself for the wisdom and knowledge that you've gained along the way. But this passion here, I really want you to have a passion for life again, if you've lost it. Finish those things that you wanted to start. Be patient with the process, but I think more importantly, be patient with yourself. You don't need to be fixed. You need to perhaps accept and love all the parts of you, but you are already perfect. Okay, so the Chinese fortune cookie for the year ahead, because of the new year, says watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. So challenge your perception also of the people around you. Are they trustworthy? Remember, observe in silence. It also goes on to say, spend time outdoors in nature, reconnect, and replenish. Perfect for an earth sign. So get outside. If it's too cold, you don't want to be outside. Get your hands in your house plants, dirt. Maybe a little repotting of the soil would be beneficial. But yeah, there's a need to connect with who you are, the nature of you. And the nature of you is you are divine. That is your true essence. The challenge is, can you see it? All right. Ooh, exciting year ahead. Let me know in the description box below what you're thinking about. What's this fun, creative thing you want to do? Make sure that you don't put anything out there that you don't want other people to know about, right? Don't forget to pay attention to who you trust. All right, you guys take really great care of yourselves. I will see you back here later this week. I am putting out the January readings, so they're all coming out on Thursday and Friday, so be on the lookout for those. Take good care of yourself and Happy New Year.